Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we're going to continue working on part 7 of this house build. Let's get started. So in the previous video, we were already starting our second floor. So here we're going to continue working on this. Um, Now we're going to go to architecture and then go to, we're going to go to insert, load family, and let's add in the beds, which is under furniture, and we're just gonna add this bed box. Let's save this first and then type in CM. We're gonna change this one. So once you add it, let's change this one to queen because we have some space right here, which we could just add this one right here, and I'm just using my arrow key to navigate it right here. I just don't want to forget. Let's add in some credenza right here, which is under furniture as well, and then storage. Let's go and add dresser, and then now type in CM, and let's add the dresser on this spot. We could just move this one a bit on the side, and then here we could just edit and then duplicate, and we could just make this one wider. So let's go 1500, and then the depth, let's make this one around 500 only, and then we could just move it here. We could just even make it wider, 2000. I think that's good enough for this space. There we go. And then here we could just duplicate this and change the width. So let's do 1400. There we go. So this one looks perfect for this space. We still have room here, so that's good enough. Let's load in, or let's finish the bed first. So let's add in all the beds. So I'm gonna move this bed from this side to here. We still need to add in a walk-in, a closet right here on this side. This one, I'm gonna put it probably on this side. Let's add it on this side, the bed, and then obviously we're gonna add in some side table. So let's add this side table. See, okay. So now just click here, close reveal constraint. So I basically just click it unintentionally. So now here CS. Let's add this one on this side and this side as well. This one right here and right here. We can even add in some tables right here, just for a study table. And then here, let's add this CS, and let's add this one onto right here. Okay, so once we add that, let's add in um, our closet right here. 800 will be good enough. So the 800 depth, and then here we could just put 800 as well, and then close it off like that. As you can see, there's more room here. And then we could just even move this one for a table right here, for a study table. Even for this one, we could put in a TV with a study table as well, probably on this side, and then the TV right here, an entertainment system. And then now, um, let's add in the door, the sliding door. So this one, we could just look for it. Panel wood, sliding door, um, maintain the 2000. And we're gonna add this first, and then let's change it to a bigger size. So the 1800 is the biggest. We could basically add a different one, but that's good enough for this. And let's not forget the annotate, detailed line, demolish, and just basically add 2 lines in the middle just to represent the rod. Okay, so now we could add in right here as well. So this is another washroom. So the main bathroom for both of this. So we could basically just create similar here and add the toilet right here, and then the sink CS. I always like to put 2, so we have room for 2 right here. And then we could add in a bathtub or a shower. So it depends on us, but I'd rather just put in the bathtub, because in North America we have bathtub and then we make this a shower as well. So they usually put fixtures. So, and then what we could do is we could close it off with a wall right here. So that's good enough. We could just move it a little bit for some plumbing, so we have enough space. So like that. And then let's add in a line, not demolish. So thin line would be good enough. And let's just add something like that. Okay. So we could add in a sink here as well. This is for the laundry room. And now we can just move it there. Even the lines, let's put CM on the line, and then let's give it some room so that you can have some room to uh, fold your clothes. And then here, let's go back to insert load family. We need to go back to specialty equipment, and then domestic, high end. I believe we have some right here. So let's just look for it. It's probably here or the other one. So, okay. Just go back here, mid-range. Washer, dryer. We could put 2 of this. Most of the time it looks the same. So we could just load that one. Put in here. We could just turn off the show label, uncheck that, and then now we could just copy CO to copy, and then here almost perfect. So EL, there we go. So now everything is there, and then we have some room for um, uh, shelvings right here. So we could just represent that. So I'm gonna delete this line because we don't need that. And we could just add in some shelvings right here, represent it with a line. So that's good enough for this space. And I move it a little bit so because we need the space. So that's proper. I want to make sure that everything is good before we move on to the windows. Okay. Before we move to the windows, we could add in um, the floor here. So let's go back to architecture, floor. Let's edit type, duplicate, floor number 2, perfect name. And then here, let's change this to something wood. I want my upstairs to have wood flooring. You can even do stone as well. It's up to you. What I'm gonna do is from the inside as well. So that's good enough. And then do some cleanup after. TR. And then here, TR. I believe that's good enough. Click finish. And we just need to do some openings here, but we could just do that later. It's not something that we're gonna see anyway. We're gonna close this off, this space. We can make even that um, a balcony. So let's just do this. Let's move this one, align this one onto here. It will provide an error because of that. So we could just delete this and TR, and that will be perfect. It will close, and then just see it right here. What we could do is move this one back, edit boundary, we could just move this. So this is the floor 2, but I went to level 1 so that I could see what's going on. So that's basically it. I just need to move this one like so, and then trim it. And then now trim this as well. And then now once we look at it, it will look perfect. It's not being shown. So that's good. I'm happy with what we came up. Now let's just add in the roof as well. Here, still not showing. We could just do that later on. It's not something that is gonna be shown anyway, so let's just go to level 2. From level 2, we could just add in the roof. So click roof, edit type, duplicate, roof number 1, edit. Let's maintain the 200, and let's change this to a different material, something roof. So roof, yeah, we could do that, or just do white, something white, maybe similar to the wall. So that is clad white. Most of the time I could just change it later on, but here I just want it to be all white. And let's go pick line on the inner. So once you see this, make sure to uncheck define slope, or else it will be sloped. So, and then you will need to redo it again. So when you're creating a flat roof, always make sure that that is unchecked. And then here, let's trim this. And then trim here. Click finish. Let's look at it. Now we need to select that. I forgot to pull it up. So it's basically simple right here, level 3. What I'm going to do is I'm going to click it back. Base offset -200. That's the thickness of here, so that it will be flush right there. Don't worry about this. You just need to select each and every one of them. Once you select all of them that are showing, you will need to select attach top base and then select the roof. It will hide it. It's still there, but it went hiding because of that. So now what we could do is we could add some windows. So let's go to level 1. The windows that I'm gonna add are very basic. So go to wall, click the wall, and then just click on curtain wall. You just want to add it right here. So that's done. And we want it to be from the inside. So we're gonna flip that later on. Here I'm gonna go from the right side to the left side so that I don't need to flip it. Click here, flip it. The error message is about this one not being shown, so don't worry about that. Here we're gonna add in something at the top, a window as well. So here we're just gonna add it like that. You can even press spacebar so that it will turn it around. So let's just add it from here. So window, and basically on this side, and then we're good. So click it there again, curtain wall, flip it. So it's up to you if you want it from the inside or outside. And then after that, you go to modify cut geometry. We could just click on the wall first and then the curtain wall. Wall and then curtain wall. Wall, curtain wall. So basically that process. And then now for level 2, we could do the same thing. So wall, curtain wall. So we're gonna add a window right here on the side. And then for the masters, let's add it right here. Obviously, right here we need to add as well. And then here we're gonna add it in the front. We could add it here on the front and on the side. Here we could make this one a balcony, so something to think about. Okay, just looking around. You can even add it a smaller one here as well, but maybe later. For the laundry, we don't need to add anything, but that looks nice. Go back to modify cut geometry. And then on 3D, we need to fix everything and align all together. So everything has the proper height. It doesn't show anything like this. So what we could do is we could set the height for each and every one, but depending on which is located to which. So here we could just add it like that. And then AL, I'm gonna set this height to all of them on the first floor. There we go. Even the bottom. Oops. AL again to align at the top. There we go. And then now here we could set the height first. So I'm gonna set the height for this one to be around here. AL. So the height first. Okay. Now the height for the seal. There we go. Around here is perfect. AL. We're gonna skip here. We can make this a balcony. Okay. And lastly there. Now we need to add in grid. Curtain grid. How we want to make this look. Maybe 500 there. 500 on the other side. And then at the top. 500. Or make it 400. That's good enough. It will look like that. So here we can make this a door. So let's add in 500 and then something like this. Big enough for a door. There we go. And then let's maintain the 500 at the top. And then I'm going to change this 500 here as well. So everything is consistent. Even this one, I think this is 500 already. And this one, let's put in 3 lines like that. This one, 500 at the top. Okay. I think 700. I'm gonna delete that and then redo it. 3, 3. Curtain grid. 9. 500 here, and in the middle. Okay, I believe we could just add the mullion. I'm gonna change it to 50 by 65 and then all grid, and then now we just need to select and it will add all of that there. This one we're gonna change it, we're gonna lower it. The reason for that is we're gonna add in a door right there. So I'm gonna delete this for now. Delete the mullions and let's delete this. Okay, and then now we just need to add 500 at the top. And then just add the mullion. And then make sure to change it so that you could add everything. So that's good enough. I'm just gonna load in the door and we're done. And we could continue on the next video. So here, Canada, go back to door. And then single glass would be good. What you do is just go here, click on tab. Once the panel is selected, you can just change it there. And let's just fix the orientation later on. Right here, make sure the panel is selected and then change it. Go back to level 1. You can change the orientation to go on to flip it on the other side. And then for the level 2, the door right here could flip on the other side and to here. There we go. So thank you for watching and I hope you liked the video. Please hit like and subscribe. Feel free to comment down below.